cut both cut and not cut together. Not to concentrate on the mind, being within the mind, being with the stillness, or being indifferent in the indifferent, being normal in the normalness. Cut both cut and not cut together with the being, together with walking, sitting, any move, together with knowing, seeing, so you enlighten, together with every motion, every action, to extinguish and empty out, together with every action. Cut both cut and not cut, together with knowing, seeing, looking, standing, walking, with every movement. Together with everything. That is how you enlightened for everything. You still concentrate on the state of the mind, this way, that way. That is messy, that is trouble. If everyone concentrate on the mind state, that is messy. But let us all conclude being the same in a way that there is nothing in that sameness. Cut both cut and not cut, all the same. That is how you cut both cut and not cut, all together, everyone the same. That is to end both the ending and not ending together, the whole samsara. And it won't be only the action. If it is the pure action, it is karma. The action is karma. Any action is karma. Karma and karmic difficulties. So don't focus only on creating action. Have the essence of enlightenment together with every action, every knowing, seeing, looking, walking, standing, anything you do, any duty, any work. Have the essence of enlightenment as the basis of every action. Cut together with everything. Cut both cut and not cut. Whatever you do, have the essence of enlightenment as the basis, together with whatever you are doing, so you won't be deluded in what you are doing, in what you are engaging. Have the essence of enlightenment as the basis. Cut both cut and not cut, together with everything. Cut within itself. It cut the cutting itself. Cut both cut and not cut together. That is to cut both cut and not cut together with everything. It's up to you if you can enlighten for everything or not. Or you want to help in a way that you not cut. Help one another to attach. That will be more trouble for the samsara if you don't help cut. Up to you. If you want to enlighten and cut for the samsara, you have to cut both cut and not cut together with every action, everything. Don't concentrate on any mind state. Cut both cut and not cut, everything. That is not attached, both attached and not attached. That's it. When everything cut, both cut and not cut. That is all and everything end for everything all together, and it won't be a samsara. There won't be trouble. There is trouble because we identify with the mind state, and every mind is different. That's why it is trouble. That is why it is become the cycle of samsara, going on and on. Even when you are alone, it's still trouble. It's still messy, because if you still identify with the mind state, there's still a trouble within yourself. So cut everything. Cut both cut and not cut. And it won't be trouble even when you are alone. And when you are together with a lot of people, 100,000 or a million people, it won't be trouble, because all and everyone will have the essence of enlightenment. Won't be a samsara. That's why there is no trouble. Just cut everything. Cut itself. That's why cut both cut and not cut. You cut both cut and not cut. And that when it will be civilized, all everything, all at once. When you cut, it has to be for everything. N is for everything, not for the personal, not for self. To enlighten, to end for one another, it has to be everything. It's nothing personal. It's not for self. It's for help one another, for everyone, everything. It is everything. That is it. All and everything. Cut. Both cut and not cut. All the same. All the four elements. Sky, air, everything. Inner, outer. Don't create any differentiation. Dissolve all the difference. All and everything have the same essence of enlightenment. Don't create any difference. All everything the same. Cut, both cut and not cut, all the same. Everything. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, all the same. Everything. Cut, both cut and not cut, together, all together, everything. Not being still in the stillness, indifferent in the indifferent. The essence is not even the it's not itself. Don't be deluded in identifying. The true essence of enlightenment, the true essence of cutting, it isn't anything. It is not even the is not itself. So it is not both is and is not. That is the true cutting. That is a true essence of enlightenment, a true cutting. If you still identify this is it, this is not it, that is not a cutting. That is still a thought, an idea, opinion. It isn't anything, neither inner nor outer. It isn't either self or things. It isn't anything. It isn't even the isn't itself. It is not both it and is not. That is the true enlightenment, a true cutting. A true cutting, it isn't cutting anything. It's cut even the cutting itself. So when you cut even the cutting itself. Even the might itself. Cut the cutting itself. End the ending itself. Stop the stopping itself. Everything. With everything. That is to enlighten and enlighten for everything simultaneously. It isn't about just only enlightening. It's not only enlightened for yourself, but enlightened for everything simultaneously. That is how you help cut, help end for everything, cut for everything all at once. So now it is up to you if you want to help end for one another. If you're going to have great compassion or not. Because what you're receiving is from the great compassion. And now it's up to you if you want to help end the samsara, help make the samsara come to an end together or not. To enlighten with great compassion. It means to enlighten and enlighten for everything all at once. That is the great compassion, having great compassion. Not to do it for self. Go on, not grasping, both grasping and not grasping, with everything. Don't be still in the stillness. You are sinking, you are drowning in that stillness. Don't be indifferent in that indifference. You're still having something in that indifference. Cut, both cut and not cut. Together. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. With everything. Let go, both let go and not let go, with everything. Just cut, both cut and not cut, with everything. It is everything. The sentences I have given you are the same essence. Let go, both let go and not let go. Don't have to hesitate, just cut everything. Don't have to hesitate or doubt anything. No need to hesitate or doubt. Be the essence of enlightenment right away. Cut, both cut and not cut, with everything. Be the essence right away. Essence of enlightenment, essence of cut and cutting for everything. Don't have to give opinion, meaning, analyze anything. Don't be hesitant that make you confused and delay. You hinder yourself, you obstruct yourself. When you hesitate, you doubt. Cut, both cut and not cut. All the same, everything. That is the essence of enlightenment. For everything, all at once, all at once. When you know, you have to cut anyway. You not know, you have to cut. Understand, you have to cut. Not understand, you have to cut. So just cut right away. You don't have to waste your time trying to understand. So it cut the cutting directly. Cut even the cutting directly. And that is to be true to the cut, even the cutting itself. When you cut, both cut and not cut, all the same. There is no burden, no more burden in trying to cut and not cut anything. No burden in trying to cut and not cut, renounce or not renounce automatically. Cut, both cut and not cut, all the same. That is not the burden anymore. When you work, you're not going to be deluded in working on everything. You can do anything without delusion. Cut, both cut and not cut together with every action. There wouldn't be a burden. Even to bless or great compassion wouldn't be a burden. It will come and go automatically. Even when you bless, it will pass automatically. It won't be a burden. The great compassion won't be a burden. When you feel that it's still a burden because you still attach to the blessing, you still have delusion in blessing, still attached and grasp on the blessing. So have the basis of the essence of enlightenment. And you won't feel anything is a burden. Cut, both cut and not cut. Not attach, both attach and not attach. All the same throughout. When you not attach, even the non-attachment itself, nothing will be a burden. But if you still stay and fixate on attach, not attach, still trying to attach and not attach, that is a burden. If it is not attached, both attach and not attach, all the same, there wouldn't be any burden. If it is from not attached, both attach and not attach, there wouldn't be any burden of attached or not attached. And all together with everything, with standing, walking, sitting, with any action, doing any work, any responsibility, together with that. Cut, both cut and not cut, together with all actions. Enlightened for everything, enlightened together with the work. That is to enlighten for everything. When you do it together with everything. Everything is for great compassion. Have great compassion. Great compassion to end for everything, to enlighten for everything. Cut, both cut and not cut, together with everything.